Hi everyone, it's Christina. This video is going to be about the habits that I have adapted that have transformed my life and made my life better. I used to not have a consistent schedule or things that I did frequently that encouraged me and motivated me and helped me get to my goals. I was very sporadic, I guess I can say. I never had a plan on how I was going to get to where I was trying to be. It was just whatever I did that day. I never had anything that encouraged me and uplifted me. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and you want to see the things that I do that have helped me to become better and accomplish my goals, then keep on watching. Habit number 1 is daily gratitude. Gratitude is so important. It helps us realize the things in our life that we may be taking for granted. Our family, our friends, our job, our health, our well-being. These are things that every day we need to be grateful for. I once was a person who never took that step every day to acknowledge the things that I have in my life and how important they are to me and how grateful I am to have those things and how grateful I am to wake up every day. It is truly something I am grateful for and I acknowledge it daily. Habit number 2 is thinking positive and living with intent. I was never a person that was extremely negative, but I was very self-critical. If I made a mistake or if someone said something to me, I would take it very personally, or I would just find ways to beat myself up about whatever they said, or I would just take it to a different level rather than not internalizing that and focusing on the good things about myself, the good things about the situations I'm in, and overall my life and what's really going on and who I really am. I relinquished all those thoughts of what other people thought of me, all the negative things that came towards me, all the negative events that happened. I transformed all of those thoughts into positive thoughts. It took time and effort, but I was able to slowly get to a place of being realistic, but also consistently thinking positive thoughts and affirming to myself every day all the positive things. And also living with intent. Every day I have intentions on what I am going to do, what I plan to accomplish. I don't arbitrarily do things anymore. Living with intentions is very important, especially if you have things you want to accomplish. Every day there needs to be intentions for the day that are going to get you one step closer to whatever you're trying to accomplish. Habit number 3 is exercising weekly or daily or sometimes even monthly, depending on how my schedule is and how busy I am. I always try to fit in some sort of an exercise. And if I do, for some reason, go a week or 2 weeks without exercising because I'm just very busy at work, then I always still pick it back up. I never say, because I haven't worked out in 2 weeks, oh, forget about it. I continue to keep exercising. And I've made a habit of it. I made a habit of working out. Now I'm at the point where it has become such a habit where I am able to exercise at least 2 to 3 times a week and still go to work and get everything done. Because now I am already in the habit of doing it, so it's more natural for me to do it. Before, of course, I would have a week or 2 weeks where I would not work out, but then I would always pick it back up. But by consistently doing that, now I have this habit 2 to 3 times a week at a minimum, trying to work out in some sort of a way. And it's something that keeps me motivated and physically fit, and also it energizes me. So it's something that I think is very important to overall health and well-being. Number 4 is practicing self-care. Self-care is so important. Self-care is something that I have to take time for. I have to make time for it. I have a very busy schedule, so a lot of times that gets put to the wayside. It becomes one of the last things I do, is taking care of myself. I have made an effort to once a week, twice a week, to find time in my day to do something that is taking care of myself and making sure that I have time for myself. Number 5 is organizing. This is one that I actually really love doing. I love the idea of knowing where everything is and everything having a home. Because I'm so organized, I can literally be able to tell someone exactly where something is. If they're asking me about it, I can tell them the exact location and know exactly where it is. And then like my kitchen, everything's just organized, labeled if needed. And it's just something that I think is a very productive habit. And it just helps visually just keep everything in place and also gives everything a home. Organizing is something that is beneficial to my life because it helps me stay on track. It helps me see everything and know where everything is. And it is something that I think that we all should implement into our lives and consistently do it. Habit number 6 is to always study and research. This is one that encourages me to never stop learning. I graduated from college, but even since then, I have continued to study and research and make sure that I am understanding what's going on in the world or different things that I'm interested in now. I research them, I try to understand and make sure that I'm staying current in whatever is going on. I think that this is again another productive thing, and it also encourages brain function and memory and just keeps our brains sharp. 7 is cleaning daily and deep cleaning every week to a month. This is something that I do every day. I make my bed and I clean the counters. I do all my basic cleaning on a daily basis, whereas maybe once a week or a little bit later, I'll do my deeper cleaning where I'm getting more into those places that I don't normally touch every day. Maybe the little corners on the floor and just doing more mopping and deep vacuuming. Different things like that is what I'm doing more on like a weekly or maybe 2 weeks basis, depending on how bad it is. This is something that just declutters the home and just keeps everything nice and inviting. The 8th habit is my favorite, and that's journaling. I love writing and just pouring myself out onto paper. It is something that I really, really enjoy. Sometimes I even go back to it. Like I'll go back to like a journal from a year ago or something and just see what my thoughts were. And it's just really interesting and I just love it. It helps me keep track of my progress, and it also helps me put things in my mind into form and into a physical form. So I love the idea of it. The 9th habit is saving and budgeting. When I was a little bit younger, I didn't really have a consistent budget or savings plan. But now I have a consistent savings plan, and I do create myself a budget that I do my best to stick to. But if things happen, then of course I have to be flexible. But I do my best to stick to the budget so that I am able to save and still have excess money to have around. Habit number 10 is eating out less. This habit is one that I prefer because I like to eat healthy and I like to have the different things that I want. I feel a little bit limited when I go out sometimes, and it seems like I always kind of eat the same things when I go to work because they have a lot of the same stuff every day. But if I bring my lunch, then I can have variety from whatever I am choosing to make at home, and I also get to bring something healthy, something that is more catered to what I actually like and my dietary preferences. Well, that was all of the habits that have changed my life. So if these are some habits that you think that you'll be implementing into your life, then leave that in the comments below. Or if you have any other habits that you think are great, then leave that in the comments below as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video.